soap and a scrubbing brush next to an opposite use this.
All right, everybody. Thanks once again for showing up at this little old channel and an old Texas guy up here just reacting to music. And predominantly, I had no choice in the matter. It's the Australia guys and gals have kept me busy and have requested song after song after song, and really have introduced me to not only the songs of Australia and the bands of Australia and the single singers of Australia, but also a lot of their history, from convict colonies to road trains to the biggest, they call them stations, but the biggest ranches I would say in the world, and just to their wonderful culture down there. So that being said, y'all saw what I saw as far as what we're fixing to listen to. This is another request by Jennifer Harrison, and she wanted me to react to Missy Higgens singing "Scar," and she says it was Missy's biggest hit. So I did bring up Missy over here on Wikipedia, and it says not Missy. I mean, I did, but I went to her song Wikipedia thing for "Scar" here, and it says "Scar" is a pop song written by Australian singer Missy Higgens and Kevin Griffin of American band Better Than Ezra. Released on 2 August of 2004, it was released as the first single from Higgens' debut album, The Sound of White, in 2004. The single is her most successful thus far, entering the Australian ARIA or ARIA singles chart at number 1 and receiving a quadruple platinum sales certification. So she sold a shitload of those songs, those records. It also charted in New Zealand, where it peaked at number 20 in January of 2005. And so, yeah, it just says when I went to her Wikipedia page, said she was born in 83, makes her 41 years old. She was born in Melbourne, and I believe she's still making music. All right, y'all. So, if you're not from Australia, you know as much as I know now. And she sang with Tim Minchin here the other day. I did a reaction, and it was very, very good. So here's Missy Higgens singing "Scar," the official video, and it was number 1 and sold a bunch of records in Australia. So for all you Americans and everybody else that are not from New Zealand and Australia, this is for y'all too. Here we go.
He left a card, a bar of soap and a scrubbing brush next to an opposite use these down to your bones. And before I knew I had shiny skin and it felt easy being clean like him, I thought this one knows better than I do. A triangle trying to squeeze through a circle. He tried to cut me so I'd fit. And doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that hit too close to home? Doesn't that make you shiver the way things could have gone? And doesn't that feel peculiar when everyone wants a little more? So that I do remember to never go that far. Could you leave me with a scar? So the next one came with a bag of treats. She smelled like sugar and spoke like the sea. And she told me, don't trust them, trust me. Then she pulled in my stitches one by one, looked at my insides, clicking her tongue, and said, this will all have to come undone. A triangle trying to squeeze through a circle. She tried to blind me so I'd fit. Doesn't that close to home. Doesn't that make you shiver? The way things could have gone. And doesn't it?
Yeah, this is cute, man. This is, to me, is more pop than anything. And she's telling the song, you know, telling a story about. I think she's telling a story about a boyfriend, and that might not have been the best choice, I guess. And, you know, maybe all of her boyfriends that way in the song. But but it does show her talent, and it does show how good she is and why she is where she's at today. This picture on Wikipedia shows her as a much more mature woman now. She's only 41, and I say only 41 because my own daughter's 44. God damn, my oldest daughter is so. But I still see her as 6. I don't, you know, I see this woman at 41. I feel like she's an older, mature woman now, and she sounds, to me, she sounds different now when she sang with Tim Minchin. And man, I hope I didn't get that wrong. I hope that's the same person that just sang with that Tim Minchin had her singing on his music the other day. I guess I need to look that up just to make sure I'm not making a fool out of myself. Yeah, I took a second to look it up, and it was Missy Higgens and Tim Minchin the other day, and ironically, it was requested by Jennifer Harrison as well. So Jennifer must be a fan of Missy, and rightfully so, man. She's very talented. So let's very, very, very talented. But she sounded a little different as she was older with Tim Minchin than she does here. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm old and feeble, and my memory is not that strong. I don't know. Let's get back to it.
When everyone wants a little more, so that I do remember to never go that far. Could you leave me with the sky? Just in time, although my old self was hard to find. You can bathe me in your finest wine, but I'll never give you mine. Cause I'm a little bit tired of fearing that I'll be the bad fruit nobody buys. Tell me, did you think we'd all dream the same? Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that hit too close to home? Doesn't that make you shiver? The way things could have gone. And doesn't it feel peculiar when everyone wants a little more? So that I do remember to never go that far. Could you leave me with the sky? Could you leave me with the sky? Could you leave me with the sky?
Damn, that poor girl's piano was falling apart. I'd have to go back and look up these lyrics to really understand what she was getting at there. Y'all probably know, and here I am on the outside. I'm looking to see if while I'm talking, I'm looking to see if the lyrics were. I can't see the lyrics here, but I can see why the song sold so many copies. It's well put together, it's well sung, and it's got a really catchy kind of tune to it. You know, it seems like the tune seems like it would be an upbeat song, but I don't think the lyrics support that. I think it's about something else. I don't know, man. I probably really screwed up this whole understanding of it. So I'm gonna look up the lyrics here so I can redeem myself if I did. Okay, apparently apparently the first verse was talking about a guy that left her and told her, I don't know what the analogy was there about leaving the brush and the soap and cleaning it down to her bones. And then the second verse that she was talking about was about a female, I guess, bisexuality. So she got involved with a female who basically did the same thing, but just in a different way. And that didn't last either. So she's starting this. Now, this is all my opinion, trying to understand these lyrics, but apparently she's trying to just say, look, it's not me, it's y'all. It's everybody else, and I'm going to be who I am, and hopefully I'll find somebody that will accept me for who I am. I don't know. Y'all leave a comment, man, if I'm totally off base, but cut me some slack. This is the first time I've heard this song, and I'm reading these lyrics, and that's what I'm getting out of it so far, but I could be totally wrong. So, that being said, that's going to do it for me, y'all. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for spending your time here. Till I see y'all again, I'll catch you on down the road. And there's another one coming right after this. So, yeah, man, y'all be on the lookout, and I'll see you on that one. Bye now.